Hey, Laura.
Yes?
Do you want to learn some Christmas vocabulary?
Duh.
Let's go. Shh, but Mum and Dad are sleeping upstairs.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good tidings to all men. Welcome to Smashing English's 12 Days of Christmas. Yes, over the course of this Christmas period, we are giving you 12 videos and live streams to teach you all about Christmas. We know that not everyone celebrates Christmas, but in Britain, a lot of people do, and it's a really good thing to learn about if you want to be fluent in English. A is for angel. We see angels all the time at Christmas. A lot of people like to put angels at the top of their Christmas tree. Not just at Christmas, but throughout the year we might call someone an angel if they're being particularly nice to us.
B is for baubles. Baubles are things that we put on our Christmas tree to decorate the tree. The AU sound, be careful of that. It's not an OW sound, it's an OR sound. Baubles.
C is for cracker. If you go to a dinner table on Christmas Day, definitely in this country, you will see crackers. They are these cardboard tubes and you pull them, they go bang, and inside, traditionally, you have a joke, a hat, and a toy. Or weirdly, a set of screwdrivers.
D is for decorations. Decorations on the tree, or decorations around the house. Usually we call these Christmas decorations. The phrasal verbs we use are putting up the decorations and taking down the decorations.
E is for elf. If you've seen the Will Ferrell film, you know exactly what an elf is. Elves are the little creatures that make the toys for Santa Claus.
F is for fireplace.
G is for gift. Now, gift can be a noun or a verb. We can give someone a gift, but also in quite an old-fashioned way. We might say, he gifted me a car. This is quite a formal, old-fashioned word, but you might still hear it or read it in books.
H is for hot chocolate. It's hot.
I is for ice or icicle. In this part of the world, Christmas is a cold time, but obviously in somewhere like Australia, you're not going to get ice at Christmas. And icicles are the long little spikes that come down when rain freezes, I believe. I'm not a scientist.
J is for jingle. You're going to hear this word a lot at Christmas time. It can be a noun, a sound, onomatopoeia, jingle, 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 jingle. It can be a verb, to jingle your bells. Hey. And it can also be an adjective, a jingle bell. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey!
K is for the original Kardashian, Kris Kringle. Kris Kringle originally was the German-speaking version of Santa Claus, but now it's travelled into the English-speaking world. And you might sometimes hear Santa Claus being called Kris Kringle. It's also another name for the tradition of Secret Santa. Secret Santa, Kris Kringle, is when, maybe in a work scenario, everyone will draw a name from a hat. You keep it secret, you have to give that person, the name, a gift for Christmas.
L is for log. A part of a tree that we chop up and we can put it on the fire. A log. We could also have a chocolate log, which is a tasty treat that we eat at Christmas. It looks like a log, but it's made of chocolate. Yum yum. Also, some people call it a Yule log.
M is for mistletoe. It's a little plant with white berries that you hang in your house, and if two people stand underneath the mistletoe, the tradition is that you kiss.
N is for Noel. Now, Noel is the French name for Christmas, but we also hear it in the English vocabulary. You might hear it in the Christmas song, The First Noel. The first Noel, the angels sing.
O is for ornaments. Ornaments are a category of decorations, and normally they are figurines or something that looks quite pretty. Maybe you might put it on the table or on the tree.
P is for pudding. In Britain, we call desserts pudding because everybody gets confused. I'm in the dessert, I'm in the desert. No, you're in a pudding. And at Christmas, we can have pudding all the time, every day. Plum pudding, Christmas pudding, putting me in a food coma with Grandad on the sofa.
Q is for quaint, a lovely little adjective to describe things that are very sweet and picture perfect and desirable, adorable. You wouldn't call a big bustling city quaint. You might call a village that looks like this quaint.
Ho, ho, ho! R is for reindeer. Whee!
S is for Scrooge. Obviously, this comes from the character from Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol, but nowadays we use it as a noun to describe someone who is being really hateful about Christmas. So if someone says something negative about Christmas, we might say to them, hey, don't be a Scrooge.
T is for tinsel. You're imagining a Christmas tree. We've got the baubles, the decorations, but what do we call that long, snaky, sparkly thing that we put around the Christmas tree? Guess what? Tinsel.
U is for unwrap, which is the verb to take the wrapping paper off your present. So we wrap and then we unwrap.
V is for visitors. Hello, Sandra. Can we come in?
W is a weird one because it's a silent W in this case. W is for wreath. I know, it's ridiculous. We don't need that W there. We could take it away, but it's there. And a wreath is that circular thing that we put on the front door at Christmas to decorate our door. Normally it's made of pine leaves, a pine tree going in a circle with baubles, ornaments, decorations. I'm actually this year going to make my own wreath at a wreath making class. And if that's not the most Christmassy thing you could possibly do, I don't know what is.
X is for Xmas. Xmas, what's this? Xmas is a shortened version of the word Christmas. Some people don't want to say Merry Christmas. They write down on a piece of paper, Merry Xmas. If you see Xmas written down on a computer, on a screen, in a newspaper, in a card, anything, we don't say Xmas, we still say Christmas. I think it started as a way of non-Christian people taking the word Christ out of the word Christmas, I think.
Y is for Yule. The word Yule comes from pagan roots. I believe it's got some Norse influence in there too, and it's kind of an archaic term for Christmas. So you'll hear it like this. You'll hear Yule time. So the time of Yule, the time of Christmas, you might hear, have yourself a merry little Christmas, make the Yuletide gay. Yuletide is like the feeling of Christmas, the period of Christmas. Like we said earlier, we might have a Yule log. So yeah, you might just see that word scattered around the place. It just means Christmas.
Z is for Zoom. Now, yes, we are all used to things like Skype, Zoom nowadays. And a couple of years ago during COVID, we used Zoom a lot. But before all this technology, Zoom was a verb to describe the way that Santa zoomed across the sky. Santa moved quickly across the sky. Santa never gave me any presents. So there we go. A to Z Christmas vocabulary.
See you next time for the next day of Christmas. Ta-ta!
Thank you.